Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is the big K Cop 360 here, and it seems that Assassin's Creed Unity has come off to a terrible start. Absolute terrible trash start. I mean, look, this game, Assassin's Creed Unity, man, there was so much hype to this. You know, people were thinking, man, this shit's gonna be great. I mean, look, especially when we talk about Xbox One and PS4, we had people bitching and people talking about, oh, you know, it's gonna perform better on the PS4, it's gonna perform better on the Xbox One, you know, which console is gonna perform better, how good is the game gonna be optimized on PC, and you know, we chuck all that away, and the game, oh shit, what is this like? What's up with the frame rate here? Oh, what's up with the frame rate? You know, it's a bit shitty. It's a bit Assassin's Creed-like. But, I'm actually being serious. That wasn't supposed to be a pun. Like, my frame rate looks so shit at the moment. But, like, getting back to the point, Assassin's Creed Unity apparently is having some legit frame rate issues. Like, we've seen, like, PS4 gameplay, Xbox One gameplay, where, I'm telling you guys, like, the frame rate's dropping to, like, 5 or some shit. Like, it's like you're watching a slideshow, man. Like, they're trying to jump from, like, side to side, you know, do the typical Assassin's Creed, like, wall running and all that shit. And it's just, like, lagging really bad. Or not lagging, it's the frame rating. You know, the frame rate is dropping hard. Now, an UBISOFT developer, or not, you know, one of the developers who's going to be remain anonymous, actually commented on Reddit saying it was a bitch just to get Assassin's Creed Unity to 720p at 30 FPS, let alone get it to 900p 30 FPS. So, you know, clearly, the developers did not have enough time. Typical vintage, classic Ubisoft, rushing the developers to complete the game, or just, it's just so typical of Ubisoft to have a, Ubisoft to have a shitty game, or like a shitty port with terrible performance. We had this with Watch Dogs, we had it with Assassin's Creed Unity. I'm sure there's been a few other games I just can't think of on the top of my head, but I'm sure Far Cry 4 will have some sort of issues, regardless of how fucking awesome Far Cry 3 was. They'll somehow screw up Far Cry 4. I mean, like, why? I mean, it's just, and on top of that, Assassin's Creed Unity, in terms of scores, it got the lowest scores in the Assassin's Creed franchise history. We got 7.8 from IGN, 6.5s from Polygon. It's this other website, I don't even know what this is, I'm just reading off a forum, but this other website, should you play this game? No. And they say, you know, it's gorgeous, but the story is very weak. I've read a lot of reviews, and a lot of reviews have been saying that the story itself is weak. I mean, the game apparently looks quite good, it looks beautiful, however, the story is weak. And let's be honest guys, Assassin's Creed, the main part of it is the storyline. I mean, sure, multiplayer is pretty big, but it's one of them games where you need a strong storyline. That's what made Assassin's Creed Assassin's Creed. That's why people love the Assassin's Creed franchise, for the innovative and creative story. So, if this game had a shitty story, then I'm not very surprised that the reviews are trash. So, you know, it's just been just such a bad start for this game. I mean, it's running poorly on PC as well. Apparently, you know, bad optimization. I'm not surprised. I mean, we shouldn't even be surprised by bad optimization on PC ports now. When it comes from Ubisoft, I'm not saying, you know, everyone makes a bad port. I mean, Activision and Sledgehammer, you know, thanks boys. Thank you for COD Advanced Warfare, because that shit was a good port. I mean, it truly was a good port on PC. But then, fucking classic Ubisoft comes out with this, and it's a trash port. It's a trash port, and I'm not even complaining, like, just on PC. Like, the game as a whole, apparently, like, it's having low frame rates on PS4, Xbox One. It really is, it's tragic. I mean, there's a lot of hype to this game. It looked very promising, but a weak story combined with these frame rating issues, and then people want to talk about, you know, 900p, you know, whatever. Who cares about that shit? You see, this is what happens when, this is what happens when the fanboys, especially, all they talk about is resolution and frame rate. It causes Sony and Microsoft to push the developers to get a certain spec, and look at what happened. They pushed to get 900, or they wanted to get 1080, but they pushed to get 900p, I assume, and now look, you've got all this BS. So, it's what happens, guys. Fucking, I said this before, the consoles aren't powerful enough. It's unfortunate, but you can't do anything about it. Microsoft and Sony already released their consoles, and they can't come out, Sony can't come out with a PS4 Slim that's more powerful than the original PS4. That's stupid. That's gonna create so many just logistical issues. I mean, I'm not even going to get into that. I mean, that would not work flat out. And even if they try that, they should, and they would deservedly get whooped, just whooped from everyone. So hopefully that does not happen. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you've got Assassin's Creed Unity, tell me how good the game is, because honestly, I don't even think I'm going to buy it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later.